Hey guys, Caleb here. Welcome to day 8 of the updates. Mm, Quite some humbling updates to get through today. This video is gonna be a very almost completely opposite the energy of yesterday's. Um, this morning, woke up as I usually do. I wanted to wake up and go to the gym early this morning, but for some reason I just could not pull myself um, out of bed to go to the gym at 6 o'clock. Sorry, gotta fix my hair here. Gotta this thing's basically my mirror half the time. So, anyways, but I could not pull myself out of bed for that. I don't know why. I just kept putting it off and putting it off and putting it off. Until I eventually didn't go in the morning. I went late afternoon. I was planning on going earlier, but I went way later, and you guys are going to see why in a minute. But yeah, so that is something that I really need to hammer out of myself, and I need to really start working on. Because those are the kinds of things that just it's not gonna fly. So in terms of working on myself, that's a big flag on that one there. Um, Flagging on that big bad habit. Um, but other than that, got up, didn't go to the gym in the morning, so I just ate breakfast as I normally did, made coffee and all that. Came in, just really just played some Forza. That was all I did. Um, when I should be, on my racing sim because oh yeah, by the way, we are confirmed on the karting date. Our next karting session is going to be this Friday, the 25th. So we got that confirmed. But yeah, instead of Forza, I really should be playing my racing sims because I need to get myself sharp for Friday. Because racing sims, no matter how you view them, they do help in some form, even if it's a little bit of an advantage is better than none. So I really need to get on that. I might play a little bit after I finish uploading this and before I go to bed tonight. We'll see. Um, but yeah, didn't have work today. Um, and then after I played Forza, just kind of um, waited around a little bit. Didn't really do much. And I was planning on going to the gym around 2:30. But then it got pushed to 3:30, and then the humbling, very very humbling experience came. Uh, Kind of really put me down today. So it started out. I asked my mom before I left about financial aid for my college books. So we decided, you know what, why not just do it really quick before we go to the gym, just get something knocked out of the way. So we did. We started looking at that. And then gradually it turned into um, looking further through everything. And um, long story short, we ended up questioning if I had even, um, if my loans um, for my payments were even went through, if they even have gone through, because I accepted them the minute I got them, and on my account it's saying that I have over 1,800 past due, and it's a problem because I don't pay that by real soon here. They're gonna drop my classes, and that's not gonna happen. I can't drop my classes. I need at least an associate's to get a decent way in life. So it's not happening. So, um, yeah. Um, so I'm gonna call them tomorrow and see if I can get this whole situation that we have um, figured out because it's a bit of a scary situation now. And it also got me thinking about because, negative things were already running through my head at that point, so gradually my mind just went further and further, and I really started thinking about our financial situation and how bad the outlook on just how our way of life is probably going to be here um, for the next year or two, because cost of everything is going up, and um, long and I'm not gonna go into the whole thing, but we'll just say that details, um, opportunities at my mom's job are just not happening for her, that she planned on having, which would have given her a raise. So that didn't happen. So um, yeah, and especially with the rising costs of all these karting sessions that I'm doing, as well as I'm gonna be losing 1,500 out of my. I may or may not be losing 1,500 out of my account soon, because I'm gonna be using that scholarship money because I don't have a savings account, which is stupid, I know, but I didn't set up one when I got my checking. But that's a whole nother thing. Um, but I'm gonna be losing 1,500 already out of my already very fastly draining account, which is not good because that's going to put me down to about 1,000, a little over 1,000, not nearly enough over 1,000. So yeah, um, yeah, I don't know. The thinking about this and thinking over everything that's happening right now and that appears that it's going to happen. Um, it's really gotten me down, to say the least. Yesterday, my, I'm pretty sure you guys could probably see it, but I was really high on my feelings. For like the previous, for like pretty much the previous 3 months. My outlook on my life and my situation has been good. I've been practically living on a very high pedestal of life for 6, 7 months at this point. Um, and to say that life has knocked me down a few pegs would be small understatement. I know that my situation is not nearly as bad as so many other people out there. My situation is not nearly as bad, but it's stuff that just you can't help but get um, get negative about it. It's stuff that can't really do, but just have it get you down, because that's just kind of what life does. Regardless of your situation, regardless of your way of life, there's always going to be situations that are going to get you down, and this is certainly one of those times. And um, yeah, life has really started putting me back in my place very, very fast. Plans that I thought I was going to have, things that I thought I was going to have by this point in my life, just haven't even come close to fruition, and I don't even know if they will. Because my tuition was supposed to be free, because we had that whole um, attend any graduating high school graduating student this year could attend for 2 years of free tuition at any public or state college, whichever. But apparently, we misread that, because, as far as I'm concerned, it's actually only for Indian River State College, which is what I was planning on originally attending. I was planning on originally attending that, which would have given me the free tuition, and I would not be in the situation that I'm in right now. But we changed plans when I could have done IRSC online just for the 2 years. But now we're having to take out all these loans, and these loans don't even know if they're going through at the moment, and putting me in debt for the future. I'm not even thinking about my 4 year at this point. Not even thinking about the debt that'll bring. Should I ever, you know, should I continue with that if something doesn't happen in the middle of it? It's um, yeah. Any pedestal that I was on before in life, I've been knocked down from quite a bit, to say the least. So, yeah. Um, I don't really know much more to say about that. That's just kind of how I view it at this point. Um, uh, but I am doing everything I can right now to work with myself and work through myself and, um, get myself to see the better side to this. Um, I just feel, I just have to keep telling myself that, at this point, life is pulling me back and eventually it's going to let go and I'm going to shoot forward. But, sometimes it's hard to get yourself to think like that on some days, which is something that I struggle with quite a bit, and I do admit that. Um, yeah. Um, but regardless of that, moving on from that because I've been stuck on this this story for quite a while now. We're already at 11 minutes. I can see it. So I better wrap up the rest of what happened today pretty quickly because I just kind of got through what I wanted to get through there. Um, yeah, had that more than humbling experience. Started thinking those thoughts. Called my granddad, see what he thought about it, and he told me that I should just go to the gym, get away from it for a second. Use the motivation that I have, and we prayed over it, over our situation, and I went to the gym. By this point, it was like 4:30, ranging right on 5 o'clock, so it was way later than I wanted to. Um, so I went to the gym. It was chest and back day, and honestly, um, I felt like I felt pretty good. I felt pretty good during the workout. I felt I was a lot more motivated to do things that originally, when I first woke up today, I would not have wanted to do. Would not have wanted to push myself towards. Um, so it definitely did help in some aspect. I felt like I was getting a lot more burn on the muscles that I wanted to, as opposed to how I've been feeling over the past 2 weeks. I feel like I do the workouts, but yet I don't feel the burn in the muscle group that I want it to. But today I felt, the burn where I was supposed to feel them, uh, for the most part. Tried out a couple new workouts that I was considering throwing into the routine today. One of them didn't work. The other kind of worked. The other one kind of worked. Still considering about it because I have to check on if there's a better form that I can use because I'm trying to target my back a lot more. Um, and the way I was using it today didn't really feel like it was targeting that much of my back. So gonna have to research a little more on that. After that, not really much. Went to the Dollar General, literally just right next to the Planet Fitness, and I bought some more gumballs because we ran out of gumballs, and you know, I'm I'm a bit of an addict when it comes to gum, especially just the classic double bubble. So got restocked on that, um, and then uh, just got Culver's for dinner, brought it home, um, and that was about it. That kind of concludes my day. Not much happened today, but Not much happened today, and yet it seems like way more than I wanted to happen today. Um, so yeah, we'll see exactly how this mindset affects me through this week. Oh yeah, and by the way, I got my schedule this week, working practically every single day except for the days that I have off because of the karting sessions this week. So, um, yeah, I'm gonna be a busy man this week. Which I'm a little intrigued to see how this mindset that I've been into today and the experience that I experienced today. I'm a little intrigued to see how it'll affect me throughout this week and how it'll affect my work performance and my overall outlook on performing. Because right now it seems like my performance, I might be a lot more inclined to try a lot harder, which I better be trying hard during this week because our karting session is only a few days away, so I need to, get on top of it. So, yeah. Other than that, working an 11 to 5 tomorrow, so we'll see how that affects my gym plans. Tomorrow is leg day, so fun. Um, I say fun, but leg day is important. Always remember to hit leg day, ladies and gentlemen. Most important day. Trust me. Um, yeah, other than that, pretty much said all I wanted to say. Sorry for the kind of like therapy dumping in here, but that's what I kind of founded this channel on, was a way to, again, show you guys what I experience when I go through both the highs and the lows of my journey, because journeys aren't straight lines, they're roller coasters. You have very high days and you have days where you just feel like it's just not going to happen. But the way I felt in the gym today, I was despondent, very despondent about it. But after the gym, I felt like, it doesn't matter, how I feel right now. It doesn't matter, because regardless of the situation, I can make it work. People have made worse work. It's not impossible. That's what I have to remember, and I have to have my eyes on the prize, and I need to be more determined and work the hardest I've ever worked in my life. And I mean, hey, I'm only on this earth for a short time, so why not spend that whole time giving everything that I have and ever will have towards this dream of mine. So, we're already at 18 minutes. I want to wrap this up before it hits 20. So, that about does it. Thank you guys for watching, and thank you all for listening if you still made it this far in the video. No pressure if you didn't, no judgment. I understand. 18 minutes. Some people just do not have that attention span, so fully get it. Yeah, other than that, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next update. We'll see if things will be better tomorrow. Let's hope. Alrighty. See you guys. Take care.